So we were talking a little bit backstage on stream, and it made me think about this one question. There's one question that I always sit back, think about, and talk back with myself. I just haven't lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, is there a difference for me when collecting 1/3 compared to 1/4? And when it comes to a situation like this, I have a lot of factors that I think about. So let's go on to this. When I started collecting statues, I was originally just a quarter scale collector. Granted, I started statues at 1/6, and then jumped to quarter, then 1/3, and 1/4. Coming now deeper into 1/3 as my collection slowly starts to transition more into 1/3. Granted, it's still mainly 1/4 as we have this whole bottom section and this whole area down over here. And the more and more and more I get into 1/3, it has me ask that question, damn, do I regret getting into 1/4? Do I regret any of my decisions with that? And obviously you guys can see on the top shelf, this is all 1/3. And we do have 1/3s on pre-order as well that are coming in within the next year or two. So it's a hard question, and it's something that I honestly get asked a couple of times when people have seen my collection and ask me that. And when I look at the collection and I see everything, I don't really feel that way all the time. Only just a very small amount of the time, because I do prefer 1/3. If I fully could, if I had the real estate, I would collect 1/3, and I would never, honestly, probably never collect quarter scale. But that's here and there. And so I don't know. The more I stare at these pieces, the more I get 1/3 in. Definitely the big thing that I end up realizing is the sheer amount of detail that a 1/3 has compared to a 1/4. Granted, yes, it's much bigger, so obviously there is going to be more detail. But I don't know. Like, I prefer 1/3 scale, but I never sit here and just tell myself, yeah, I regret collecting 1/4 scale. Because if I didn't get into quarter scale, I never would have gotten statues. But then again, the same way goes, I never would have gotten to 1/3 if I didn't just say fucking bring it home like I did with Red Death. Because I was living in a studio apartment. Like, I shit you not. What you see right here is not much bigger, or not much smaller than what I lived in a couple years ago. Like, holy shit. And when I tell you it is hard to collect statues in a studio apartment, yeah. So that's what mainly got me into quarter, was because I started with that. And so when I got Red Death, I was like, fuck, I'm only gonna be able to have 3 statues in here. Can't do that. So, and that's when you guys saw the original Spider-Man, my Hawkeye, when Red Death's video was out. That was in my studio apartment. Granted, I didn't tell everyone that, because I'm not gonna fucking tell everyone I live in a studio apartment. But yeah, so that's what kind of got me into quarter scale collecting, is seeing that, or not quarter scale, 1/3, was seeing that size and being like, shit, that is crazy. And because it's so much more lifelike when you get into 1/3 scale. But then again, you're paying for the other shipping cost. You're paying for the enormous box size difference between quarter and 1/3. Because most of 1/3s come in 2 boxes. Most 1/3s come in 2 boxes. Guess you'll have your few couple that come in one. But that's kind of also the way I think about it too, is, do I want to have to pay for a storage unit for so long, and how many storage units am I going to have to pay for just for, so-and-so? And it's a lot of things that you can ask yourself that question. But yeah, never once have I ever regretted going into quarter scale, but definitely I have thought of it, that thought in the back of my mind of, damn, what if I went full 1/3? But obviously I'm probably never going to go that way, because I love quarter scale. I love how easy it is to display. Granted, it's still not easy to display quarter scale at all. They're still fucking massive. But it is way easier to display quarter scale than it is the 1/3. But yeah, I just want to make that kind of quick video and kind of give you my 2 cents on that. If I ever regretted collecting quarter scale after jumping into 1/3, and I'd probably say I never did. Granted, yes, there is a massive difference. I mean, you're looking at 1/3 scale comparing it to quarter. Like, there's a massive difference in size comparison when it comes to this sort of thing. Which not a lot of people also realize when it comes to 1/3 scale of how massive a 1/3 scale is compared to a 1/4. Um, but I think if I had the chance, I'd go full 1/3. But get granted, that is a lot of real estate, and my wife would kill me if I filled up the house with statues. Oh my god, she'd be so pissed. But that's a question in 6 months that we bring up to her to see if it's if we could start filling up the living room a little bit. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on this. People who collect quarter or 1/3 or both, did it ever sway you at any point in time when jumping into 1/3 to be like, fuck, I really want to just go full balls to the wall, 1/3? Did you guys do that when you guys were a quarter scale collector and jumped into 1/3? Let me know in the comments. Even for quarter scale collectors, like, is there a reason why you guys don't collect 1/3? Is it due to real estate? Is it due to price? Let me know in the comments. I really like these feedbacks. Just wanted to give a little quick video talking about that because I kind of had that thought in my head and I wanted to know what everyone thought. So yeah, I don't regret it at all, and I probably would never go ever change that if I did, because like I said, my XM Studios white suit Magneto from the Krakoa era, yeah, they don't have that in 1/3, so but yeah. Anywho, that's it. I'll see you guys later. You guys have a great night, and also want to say this video is gonna air tomorrow. By the time you guys are seeing this. So I just want to say happy 4th of July, everybody. I know everyone celebrates this hobby differently. I know some people, this is a really bad holiday for them. And also sometimes as well, this is the best holiday for people. And I know a lot of people's animals can't handle this as well. My animal is one of those. She does not like the fireworks. So make sure to tell your family happy 4th of July. Have a great one. And I will see you guys on that next video.